base, and I'm going to start with just spraying on a little of the Morphe this is the jumbo size, but it's the continuous setting mist. I like to spray it on before makeup and after. I just love to yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna kind of mess around with my makeup. I will admit something though. I have made a grave mistake. Oh, it's not really a grave mistake. I ran out of my eyebrow pencil yesterday, and I don't have a new one. Like right before I want to film a video, that's kind of crazy. So I'm just gonna figure it out. I don't think there's any left. Yeah, nothing's coming out. Let's just get started. There's a few different ways I could go, but I'm gonna start with my foundation today and start with my base and then do my eyes. I want to do like a smoky brown vibe because I just got these like brownish eyeliners and I got a brown mascara and I'm very into that vibe right now. So very warm brownie vibe. I'm gonna take a shot every time I say vibe. You'll die. This is the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation. I wish I had a primer. I don't have a primer right now, but I would recommend a primer because this is like a skincare based foundation and I find that they're not always like the most long lasting. I don't know. I've just used it once, so, but I've tried other like skincare foundations and I find that that's the case. I'm gonna just put a couple bumps on the back of my hand right here. I did like 2.5. And I'm gonna take this brush and just kind of start. And you know, blend. Take this mirror right here. So this particular foundation does oxidize a bit, so the color might seem a little off, but I feel like it comes together in the end. Blend. I really desperately need to wash my makeup brushes, so I'll probably do that this week. Blend. I'm gonna go up here now. Now I find that this is like a very buildable foundation. So if you want like a thicker, more full coverage, you just kind of go over, which I'm gonna do that right now. So I'm just kind of going over everything. Well, not everything, but you know what I mean. Now I'm gonna go like over top. I have a little bit left here, and I just kind of want to go over those areas that are needing a little extra coverage. Come closer. Okay, that works. And yeah, I'm just gonna do blush, and I'm a bit of a blush whore. So yeah, okay. Boom. This blush has lasted me so long. It goes a long way with the Rare Beauty cream blushes. They're kind of insane. And I'm just blending. No rhyme or reason. But I like to bring them in here because I find that like when you bring your blush in center, like I feel it kind of like makes the face a little bit more youthful, you know, like rosy cheeks and whatnot, as opposed to doing it up here. But both ways look great, but I think it just depends on the look you're going for. I love a flushed face, and whatever excess, I just kind of like put it along the nose like that. That's just my vibe. Just blending. And after it's kind of like looking like this, I just take this like random, I think it's an e.l.f. brush. This is the airbrush blender, and I just kind of like go edges to soften it out and blend it. Like push it into the face and blend it into the foundation. Nothing too crazy. Just blending. I have like a little bit in there, so I'm just gonna like take this Real Techniques brush. It's the brush number 100. I'm just gonna like try and get whatever I can and really be pretty precise about where I'm placing the concealer. And I just like to do this. I feel like every time I do makeup videos, I don't necessarily do like tutorials. I just kind of like, I'm like, oh, this is what I'm doing. But, just wanted to walk you guys through this. I hope the audio's been good. I'm just not wearing my headphones. I just did not want to. Getting as much concealer as I can out of that little tip. And then I do have like a little bit of my Kosas concealer somewhere. It's not like amazing. It's a little not as bright as that one, but it will do for this section up here. I'm almost out. Like, damn, I really need a restock. Okay, so I have a little bit of concealer all over, and I'm just gonna blend, and I'm gonna use my ring finger actually, just to kind of blend a little bit more naturally. I'm gonna now just push in with this again. And again, I'm mostly just kind of pushing in with this, and then on the edges, I'm like blending out. Now I'm using back to my foundation brush to kind of go over this to make sure it's all very soft. I'm taking this Morphe Bake and Set setting powder, and this is in Brightening Pink. So it's like a pinkish hue. I love a pink under eye. So now I'm taking this Real Techniques brush. This is 402. And I am just packing it on and packing it on. So I love to do like precise setting like this, because I find that it has a really nice soft effect. I don't know. I'm just saying shit, but I feel that way. That green that you see in the background, it is my like, what is it? It's my Xenomorph containment thing. It's the popcorn bucket from Regal for the Alien Romulus movie. I also have the Xenomorph head. Pretty sick. Which, wow. I should have done a video talking about the movie, but I'll just say it's in like my top 3 movies of the year for sure. What a freaking movie, bro. See, I just love that, like, you know what I mean? Hold on, let it like adjust. Okay, it looks way too bright, but I think you'll get the vibe. It looks very like soft. And I just used the pink under the eyes. And on the eyes is fine too, because I'm gonna go in with some shadow right now. And then to set the rest of the face, I go in with this Anastasia translucent powder. And I'm gonna take this bigger fluffy brush and just set the rest of the face. Get rid of the oiliness. Nothing crazy. But I love a translucent powder. I still haven't hit pan. But yeah, just gonna warm up. I'm not doing like a very harsh contour. It's just like warming up the area, getting it ready for a contour. I mean for blush. Kind of shaping the space where I want to see the blush. And I like to warm up the forehead as well because it feels very like one-dimensional. And I'm just almost contouring, but again, not really. Just like bronzing up a little bit the nose. I just do whatever. And I find that like if I go a little too harshly, I can always go over it with the translucent powder and it kind of works nicely. So that's my bronzing. Sometimes I'll do a little down here. It's like summer's ending, and so my skin tone's gonna like slowly go a little less dark. I'm gonna like lighten up a little bit, so the bronzing will be chilling. Now my favorite part is my blush. So I use two blushes. I use the House Labs in Fire Moon. I have been addicted to this thing ever since I got it. So I just kind of go a little crazy with this. I put it all over. It's like a gorgeous terracotta. I don't know if that's the right word. Just the perfect like blush color. I don't know. I think for any skin color, to be honest. Beautiful. And I'm doing the other side. And again, I like the right here, that nice blush vibe. And then right on the nose. I like to layer blush, so I'm gonna go on top of that. I know it looks a little crazy, but I go on with the L'Oreal Infallible. This is in the shade Fearless Coral. Oh, I think I just broke it. Whatever. It's like a bright pink. You cannot see that. It's just a very bright pink, corally kind of vibe. And I put that just on the apples, like just right here. And then just right there. So it looks crazy to you, but I'm gonna go in again with the big brush and go over with the translucent powder. Just to kind of like options right now. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel and just, secure all of that. So I'm gonna go in. I have two eyeliners that I'm very into right now. These are both from Urban Decay. One of them is called Alkaline, and it's a little bit more of like a reddish brown. I'll put it right here. So that's Alkaline. Oh my god, I put it in the worst place. You can kind of see that. And then there is the other one, which is called Whiskey, which I love so much. I'm gonna put it right next to it. And these liners are so creamy. It's just like a warm brown. So I'm gonna I think I'm just gonna use Whiskey. And I'm gonna kind of use it to be the guiding force for the whole look. And I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do right now, so I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear. I'm gonna use the eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna actually line the lower part of my lash line, not inside the waterline because that doesn't work for me. So we'll play along with it. Let's see. Yes. I'm just gonna create like a wing up here too. And it's okay if it's a little messy. I'm just kind of setting like a base. This is kind of just like a guide. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna go in with that other liner as well. With Alkaline and add that to the bottom. Okay, I feel like it added a little bit of definition there. I'm gonna go in with that same little angled brush and just kind of create a wing. That's good. I'm gonna go in with this kind of smaller tapered M433 brush from Morphe, and I'm gonna go into the shade. I don't know what the shade is called. I think it's called Light and Shadow. Actually, no, I'm gonna go in with that center brown, like the warm chocolate brown, and we're gonna just kind of go in here and start smoking out the lash line a bit. And even bringing it down here. I'll take this fluffier brush and go in with this color. It's called Shifting Sands. It's just like a very neutral, cool toned grayish brown. And I'm going to put it in the kind of as a transition shade in the crease to just melt it all together. I'm going to go back in with that chocolate brown and keep smoking out the lash line. I'm going to just place it here, but I'm going to use a different brush for the lash line. This is another, I think this is an Anastasia brush. It's double-ended, but I'm going to use this smaller side to smoke out the lash line. And again, it's a very deep chocolatey brown. And I'm gonna use that same shade underneath and really smoke this out. side. I'll be right back. Because this looks kind of funny. Also, I feel like it definitely, all the browns bring out the brown in my eye, which was kind of the goal, so let's do it on the other side. I have done the eyes. I'm just gonna put on now I think I'm going to brighten up a little bit with a little shimmer, because why the hell not? I'm gonna use there's like a champagne-y color in here. I'm gonna use it for the inner corner. Regardless of the darkest smoky eye I will always do like a shimmer in the inner corner. It's my favorite thing. And there's like a warmer champagne thing. So I'm gonna put that right here, like on the top. I kinda like that. It looks very like lived in. I don't know. And I'm gonna put that actually a little bit on the bottom here too. Oh yeah, I'm very into that. Now I'm going to use this MAC mascara. It's the MAC Stack, and it's in the color Chestnut. Ooh, and I'm going to coat all of my lashes. I was thinking of doing like falsies for this because it's a very intense eye, but I wanted to do brown mascara, and I feel like, black lashes just wouldn't work. So we're just gonna coat our lashes and make them nice and smoky and warm with this brown mascara. So I'm gonna coat them, and I'll be right back to finish off with a little highlighter and some lip. Okay. So, to highlight, I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the cheeks, a little bit on the nose. My camera's about to die, so hopefully I can do this before that happens. For the lips, I'm gonna use a couple of products here. I'm gonna use a couple of NYX lip liners. I'm using one in the shade Espresso. It's a very dark brown, and I'm just gonna overline a bit. Okay, my camera died, so I had to change the battery, so yeah. Alright, so it's lined with Espresso. Now I'm gonna go in with brown, which is like my tried and true, like classic brown. I've used this for years. I feel like my lips look a little crooked, so let me fix that. Okay, sure, whatever. I'm gonna use brown all over the lip. Now I'm going to kind of like with my finger just like push it around a bit to blend it. And I'm gonna top this with this Glossier like liquid lipstick. It's in the color Suit. I'm almost out of it, but it's very like nude. It matches this very well, so it doesn't really stick out, but I feel like it seals it very nicely. Just like that. Now you can keep it nude or matte, which I feel like for this look, a matte lip is very much the move. However, I'm a glossy girl through and through. So as this kind of like dries in a way, I'm gonna go over this with my go-to guys enjoyed.